Welcome to Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods Muscle Car and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealership. If you're watching this presentation today on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website. That website is hanksters.com. It's where you can find all of our most current inventory. When a vehicle is sold and paid in full, it comes down off of our website letting you know it's no longer available. However, between our two showrooms, we leave up all our YouTube videos, whether they were shot 5 days ago or 5 years ago. Our subscribers like to see what kind of quality and quantity of vehicle roll through our showroom month after month and year after year, so therefore we leave them up for all you guys to see. Check us out on Instagram as well. We are going to be posting vehicles such as this one we're presenting to you today as new arrivals to our showroom. You may be able to get a jump on your competition when it comes to buying. Also, there's a link there to our gift shop to buy Hanksters apparel and other cool garage signs and banners and flags and all kinds of cool stuff, so check that out. 1970 Chevrolet, 1970 Mercury Cougar, my mistake, I do too many of these. 351 Cleveland, power brakes, power steering, and yes, the car does have AC. It is done in an Eliminator style. It's got a real nice yellow paint scheme to it with black accents, and we're going to show you all of that right now. Paint on the car is really nice. As I told you, it is yellow with the black accents. It does have the hideaway headlights. The hideaway headlights do function. Chrome on the front grill's in pretty good shape. You do have the small little pit right there in the front grill. But other than that, it's in pretty good condition. Cougar designation there on the front corner of the driver's side fender. Car has 4 brand new tires on it. When we bought the car, the tires were dry rotted, so we put 4 brand new tires on it. So the tires that are on it don't even have 3 miles on them yet. American Racing 5-star wheels give the car a cool look. Paint on the top of the fenders, on the top of the hood is in real good condition. In the cowl area, you do have your black hood scoop there, and then your black accent stripe on the nose of the hood. Driver's side front fender. Paint's real nice, laid down real nicely. There's no runs, there's no blisters, there's no cracks, there's no dirt in the paint. Really nice paint on the driver's side front fender. Same with the driver's side door. It does have a black vinyl top. Front windshield's in good condition. I don't see any cracks, I don't see any chips. All the chrome moldings around the front windshield there is in good condition. Do have dual mirrors that are painted the same color as the car. They are not chrome, they are matching colored mirrors. Your black accent stripe lines up nice and straight. Driver's side fender, driver's side door, and then of course the rear quarter, everything's nice and straight. You can see the body line there is nice and straight on the rear quarter to the driver's side door to the front fender. You can see the door sits nicely there at the bottom where the bottom of the door meets the rocker. Drip rail moldings on the car are in good shape. Vinyl top, you can see there's no rust up top there. There's no rust here in the drop downs. There's no rust behind the drip rail moldings. There is a very light pitting there on the chrome on the rear vent window there. Quarter window, I should say. Inside the car, black vinyl door panel. This armrest is brand new. We just ordered it because the one that was on there was cracked up, so that's brand new. Condition of the seats. Driver's seat's in nice shape. Where you get in and out of the driver's side seat there, it's not all ripped up, torn up, worn out. Cougar floor mats. And underneath the floor mat, the carpeting's not all ripped up, torn up, discolored. It's in nice shape. You can see the courtesy lights illuminate when I open the driver door. It does have a cool little Cougar emblem there that somebody put there, made for there, that lights up, illuminates when you open the door as well. Back seat's in good condition. I don't see any rips or tears in the rear seat. It does have OEM seat belts in the back. Underneath the floor mat in the back seat, it's in good shape too. You can see the carpeting's not dry rotted, faded, torn. Good looking Cougar so far. Both doors open and close with ease. As I told you, lines up real nice and flush. Look at the body lines down the side of the car. You can see there's no waves or indication of any kind of poor body work or craftsmanship. It's in nice condition. There is a black molding here that goes around the entire rear there where the vinyl top meets the body of the car, and it is lightly chipped up all the way around the vinyl top. Black spoiler on the deck lid. The paint on the deck lid's nice, as well as your gaps. You can see the gaps are uniform there from top to bottom on the driver's side. Same thing with the passenger side. You can see your chrome lines up there with the outskirts of the tail lights and your reverse lights. All the chrome lines up nice with the deck lid. You do have your Cougar emblem fuel door there. It flips up and down for your fuel. Chrome on the rear bumper. There are two areas of concern there. Driver's side where your bolt goes in. It's chipped up around there. And then passenger side, same deal. Looking into the trunk, you can see the trunk mat is in nice shape. You do have a jack over there in the corner on the passenger side. You do have a full-size spare that's underneath the spare cover there. You can see the trunk mat, behind the trunk mat, or under the trunk mat. It looks like a brand new fuel tank, and then none of the body of the trunk pan itself has got any kind of rust or holes in that. So that's a good thing. Put my trunk mat back nice and neat. Body lines on the passenger side of the car are much the same as the driver's side. Everything lines up nice. Notice the striping on the car. It's all nice and straight. You do have your Cougar and Eliminator designation there on the rear quarter of the passenger side. All of your American Racing 5-star wheels, none of them are rusted, pitted, curb rash, anything like that. You will be able to see still photos of those as well. Drip rail molding on the passenger side is in good condition. Got your same little pitting going on here on the passenger side as you do on the driver's side. It's not terrible, but it is there, showing its age a little bit. Passenger side is the same as the driver's side. Armrest is in good shape. Door panel's in good shape. It's not all warped or coming apart, torn up. Passenger side seats in great condition. Again, notice that the your courtesy lights illuminate onto the floor, both driver and passenger side when you open up the door. Check out the door fitment on the passenger side, same as the driver's side. The body lines on this car are really nice. There's no chipping here where it gives you any indication that the door is hitting the front fender. Everything lines up nice and flush here, down low on the passenger side door. Again, your body line going there. That's a cool little body line going from the rear quarter to the door and then continuing on through the fender. It's all nice and straight, gives the car a good look. Passenger side front fender is the same as the driver's side. It's in really good condition. There's no, I don't see anything in the paint that really I need to point out. There's no poor prep work. There is no dirt in the paint. There is no blistering, fading. There's no fish eyes. There's no orange peel. Looks like a really high quality paint job on the car. In a couple minutes, we are going to take you around the building. I'll see which one of our two lifts is open here in Daytona. We'll put the car in the air, and then shortly after that, we'll drive it. We do these videos, and we take as many photos as we do of our cars because we do the majority of our business sight unseen. But I myself and all of us here at Hanksters really encourage you guys to come in person, especially if this is your first classic car purchase. This 1970 Mercury Cougar, I guarantee you, does not present and perform like a 2021 or 2022 model. These are old cars. I buy and I sell these cars and drive and talk about these cars day after day. I look at a number of paint jobs. I drive a number of cars with anywhere from a 318 to a 383 to a 454 to a 427 to a 502, you name it. You know, so I'm around these cars. I know their tendencies. I know their flaws. But maybe you don't, and we'll show them to you. You know, we'll invite you here to Daytona. We can pull the car outside. You can check out the paint in the sunshine. We'll rack it for you. You can check out the undercarriage just like we're going to do here shortly. You can look at the bottom of the motor. You can look at the transmission. You can look at the floor pans. You can look at the frame rails. You get the idea. You can test drive the car. You can see how the motor, what kind of power the motor has. You can see how the transmission performs. You can roll the windows up and down, play with it outside, start it up, pop the hood, pop the trunk, whatever you want to do. That's what we're here for, and that's what we enjoy doing. However, most of the deal, if we sell 30 cars this month, 25, 26 of them will be done sight unseen. I know that's an astonishing number, but it's the truth. So we're going to take this car outside right now and throw it in the air, check out what the undercarriage looks like, and then the fun part comes, and that's driving it. Underneath our 1970 Mercury Cougar, you have disc brakes up front. You can get a pretty good glimpse of the oil pan here. You don't have a cross member in the way or anything. See how nice and clean not only the sides of the pan are, bottom of the pan, but also the bolts. Starter's in the way on this side. Somebody's got some heat shielding there around the starter to protect it from the headers. Headers. Frame rails are in good shape, both sides, driver's side and passenger side. Trans pan on the car is in nice shape. You see there's nothing leaking there. Tail shaft seal's dry. When you're looking at floor pans, you want to look at any areas where they might have been patched. And as you can see, if you look at the driver's side here, continuing back, it's all one solid piece. Same thing with the passenger side. Nothing's seam sealed, nothing's patched in. Frame rails, again, both driver and passenger side look to be in pretty good shape. Dual mufflers, Borla exhaust. Drum brakes in the rear of this vehicle. Continuing on with the frame rails here that go up over the rear end of the vehicle. When it's sitting on the ground, you can see that they're in good shape, both driver and passenger side. Rear leaf springs appear to be in good condition. Gas tank's in good shape. It's not dented up, caved in, anything like that. Check out the metal here. So the metals, it's your outer quarter here, and then your inner fender well. That's metal to metal. You can see that right there. Nothing's filled. That's the driver, or passenger side, I'm sorry. We'll look at the driver's side here. Same thing. You know, you can see or you can feel when there's any kind of excessive filler or anything up in there, and there's not. That's nice and crisp there on both sides, driver and passenger side. The bottom of the bumper there has the same as the top, a little bit there on the passenger side. Nothing on the driver's side, looks to be in pretty good shape there. A little bit around the license plate there, see that? 1970 Mercury Cougar. We're going to set it down on the ground, we're going to take it out and drive it, but before we do that, if you're a cash buyer, we accept two forms of payment, either bank wire transfer, which is the most common simply because it's the quickest, or cashier's check from your bank. Or if you're local or fly in, you can physically bring us cash. People do that as well. If you're financing, the collector car lenders we work with will do a 5 to 10 year term on the car, depending on what your credit score is, debt to income ratio, time on the job, time at your residence, things like that. If you want to complete an application on the car, simply click the car itself. There'll be a red financing tab. If you click that financing tab, there's a credit application. It takes about 6-7 minutes to complete. Make sure all the info on there is accurate. Hit the submit button, and the collector car lenders will contact you directly with your approval. If you like what you hear in terms of rate, term, and down payment, then you can call us and secure the car with a deposit, and we can move forward with the financing. There is no prepayment penalty if you finance. So if you get approved for a 7-year term and you want to pay the car off in 2, they aren't going to penalize you for doing so. So that's great too. Set this 1970 Cougar on the ground, take it out on a test run and see how it runs out. Inside our 70 Cougar, we do have a horn, which is unusual. Fuel tank's functioning. Battery voltage functioning. 24,318 is what is on the odometer. I do not know the true mileage. The mileage on the title is exempt. RPM does work. Oil pressure and temp is coming up. We just started the car, so we'll monitor that throughout the test drive. Upgraded LED turn signals, driver's side, passenger side. Let's see if the wipers work. We have wipers. Radio. Press this source button here. Tuner. Okay. We have a radio. Let's see if we can get something to tune. There we go. So we have radio. Awesome. Crank windows. Center console's in pretty good shape. You got a vinyl armrest here that's not torn or anything. Some wood grain sticker going on. Some black plastic. It's not cracked up. There is no air in the car. There is a little bit of bubbled paint there underneath your center vent. There is a small, little tiny tear in the dash pad by the speaker. You can see the rest of the dash pad's in good shape. Clock doesn't work. And when you get the car, the clock won't work. Because we don't fix clocks and we don't fix radios. So you'll get a non-working clock. What am I forgetting? Anything? I don't think so. Okay, so the temp's up to 180. We're sitting here at idle while we're talking. Oh, I told you in the showroom, check out the headliner. It looks like it's in pretty good condition. Looks newer. It doesn't have any rips or tears or anything like that in it, so that's a good thing. Sun visors are in good shape as well, along with the rear view mirror. Let's drive it. Okay, driving down the road in our 1970 Mercury Cougar. It's performing well. We've been running probably 12, 13, maybe 15 minutes now. Temps just above 180. Response on the wheel is fantastic. It's almost instant side to side. Really good steering in the car. You let go of the wheel, and the car instantly pulls to the right. So I already am aware of this. We have an alignment scheduled for tomorrow afternoon. As I told you, we got 4 brand new tires on, and unfortunately the tire shop that did the tires they have all that new fancy technology, and we need old technology to align this. So we're going to send it to the alignment shop, but it pulls to the right, so we will get that addressed. So now you guys know why I let go of the steering wheel. 9 out of 10 cars pull straight. This one pulls to the right. But good acceleration. Okay, we're coming up on a car, but look, 60 miles per hour. The speedometer is reading. It is accurate. I'm going to pop a U-turn right here real fast. I do have some traffic coming, but you know, this is a U-turn lane, so I'm not doing anything illegal here. But look at the RPM. You know, we're holding steady. It's not, we're not spitting, sputtering, wanting to stall out. Car has a really good idle to it. We're going to pop a U-turn here real quick. We're going to give it a little bit of gas. Hopefully I can get through a couple gears before I hit a traffic light. And of course we do have a traffic light. I don't know if you heard that, but the car shifts real nicely through the gears. First, second, it was right there. Car accelerates very well. Like I said, no problems stalling out, spitting, sputtering. Steering wheel's a little degree to the left, and we got to pull to the right, so we're going to send it to the alignment shop and get all that taken care of. But we're not overheating. We're not stalling out. Car's got great paint on it. Real nice interior overall. Real good looking car. We've already gotten several thumbs up. I actually took it to look at a pickup truck that was for sale the other day when I was test driving it on an initial incoming inspection, and there was like all kinds of people all over. It's a really good color combination, the black and the yellow and the year and the spoiler on the deck lid. Really nice looking car. So running through a couple of the gears here. We do obviously have some traffic in front of us, but that is, you know, 60 miles per hour without an issue. I haven't, you know, throttled it to the floor because, like I said, we're in some traffic, so we don't have clear road in front of us. Oh, this little Miata here wants to race, I guess. Thinks that little 4-banger is going to keep up. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. That's where we're going to put close to 100 photos of this car up today, along with this video presentation we're doing for you right now. At full retail price, this vehicle includes shipping on an enclosed carrier in the lower 48 United States. It also includes a 12-month, 12,000-mile powertrain warranty. Notice I said powertrain. It's not a bumper-to-bumper warranty. If the battery dies, that's on you. Starter quits, that's on you. Valve cover gaskets start leaking, that's on you. It's just going to cover major mechanical breakdowns of the drivetrain, so internal components of the engine, transmission, and rear end. No, you don't have to bring it back to Florida. You can take it to any ASC certified facility in the United States, probably the same person that works on your daily driver. The price of this 1970 Cougar is negotiable. However, if we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. That's good at full retail price only. And so does the shipping. We can coordinate the shipping for you, hook you up with a reputable carrier. You will just have to pay the driver upon delivery, either by cash or check. No credit cards, they don't accept credit cards. If you have a driver you're comfortable using, that's no issue. We don't make any money off the shipping, so you feel free to use your own driver. If you want to bring a trailer to Daytona and trailer to home, we're good with that too. The car's got to be funded in full before it leaves. And of course, if you're local to us here in Daytona, you can pick the car up. We would love to add you to our growing base of customers, not only throughout the United States, but throughout the entire world. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in Daytona Beach, Florida. And once again, our website is hanksters.com. Please check us out.